What is happening, Bieber Nation? Get ready because the Bieber Beat is locked and loaded with the most critical updates that you need to know. The news cycle never sleeps, and neither do we, bringing you the freshest dispatches from across the spectrum. From the silver screen to the gridiron, and even a shocking incident that's got everyone talking, we're diving deep into the stories that are making waves. You think you know what's going on? Think again. We're dissecting the latest happenings with the energy you expect, so buckle up. First, we're hitting you with the latest from the world of film and television as a renowned critic breaks down the newest releases that are capturing everyone's attention. What's hot, what's not, and what are the must-watch titles you can't afford to miss? We've got the inside scoop. Then, we're switching gears to the electric atmosphere of sports, where a heartwarming story of mentorship and legacy is unfolding, proving that true impact goes beyond the game itself. You'll want to hear how one player's dedication is inspiring the next generation. After that, we're talking strategy and performance as we dive into the ultimate guide for fantasy football enthusiasts, dissecting draft picks that could define your season. Who should be your top targets? We'll break down the picks that have everyone buzzing. And finally, a story that's turning heads for all the wrong reasons. A bizarre incident at a high-profile store that's left everyone asking questions. We're breaking down the details of what went down and the aftermath. Don't miss a single second of this action-packed episode. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat. A critic's cut of the latest hits. This week, the cinematic landscape is buzzing, and renowned critic Drake is here to guide us through the must-see films and television shows currently making waves. Drake, known for her sharp insights and ability to dissect the nuances of storytelling, offers her expert take on a selection of the latest releases, covering a range of genres and styles. Whether you're a seasoned cinephile or just looking for your next binge-worthy series, her reviews provide an essential roadmap to navigating the crowded entertainment world. Drake delves into the performances, directorial choices, and thematic elements that define these new productions, helping audiences understand what makes a film or show truly stand out. From compelling dramas to laugh-out-loud comedies and thrilling adventures, her commentary highlights the standout elements that have captured critical attention and are likely to spark conversations among viewers. She doesn't just tell you if a movie is good. She explains why, offering a deeper appreciation for the art of filmmaking and television production. Her evaluations are tailored to help viewers make informed choices about how they spend their entertainment time, ensuring they don't miss out on potential gems or get caught up in disappointing productions. This comprehensive overview ensures that you're always in the know about the most talked-about titles, providing context and analysis that goes beyond simple star ratings. Drake's perspective is invaluable for anyone wanting to stay current with the best that film and TV have to offer. This detailed breakdown is set to ignite discussions across fan forums and social media, with many eager to see if their favorites align with Drake's assessments. Get ready for a story that proves the power of positive influence in sports. Next, we're heading to the football field for an inspiring tale of mentorship that's capturing hearts. The legacy of leadership, a gopher's gratitude. Max Brosmer, a name that might have initially flown under the radar, has firmly imprinted himself on the University of Minnesota's football program. After transferring from the University of New Hampshire before the 2024 season, Brosmer's impact has been profound, extending well beyond his playing days. Now a member of the Minnesota Vikings, his connection to the Gophers remains incredibly strong, as evidenced by his recent appearance at the season opener. Brosmer was spotted sporting a Drake Lindsay Gophers jersey and enthusiastically led a SKOL chant during a media timeout, showcasing his continued loyalty and spirit for the team. His dedication and leadership style, characterized by hard work, sacrifice, discipline, and unwavering commitment, have clearly resonated with the current players, particularly quarterback Drake Lindsay. Head coach PJ Fleck highlighted the significance of Brosmer's influence, noting how his example has accelerated Lindsay's development. Max never led by being cool. Max led by the work, the sacrifice, the discipline, the dedication, the leadership. That was his deal, Fleck remarked, emphasizing that Brosmer's actions provided a tangible blueprint for success. He further explained that this mentorship has been instrumental in speeding up Lindsay's maturity as a player, especially given Lindsay's status as a freshman. The close bond between Brosmer and Lindsay has been a recurring theme throughout the offseason and preseason, underscoring the deep impact of their relationship. In a touching gesture, Fleck revealed that Brosmer was even presented with a game ball in the locker room following the team's recent victory, a testament to his enduring influence. "Nobody is happier for Drake than Max," Fleck added, illustrating the genuine support and pride Brosmer has for Lindsay's journey. Brosmer's ability to leave a lasting legacy, whether at New Hampshire, Minnesota, or now with the Vikings, speaks volumes about his character and leadership qualities. Having secured a spot on the Vikings' 53-man roster, Brosmer's availability for future Gophers games may be limited, but his presence and the lessons he imparted continue to shape the team's culture. His transfer experience serves as a prime example of how impactful a player can be within the evolving landscape of college sports, embodying the very essence of the culture Coach Fleck has strived to build within the Gophers program. Fans are celebrating this powerful display of sportsmanship and the generational impact of true leadership. Prepare for a deep dive into draft day strategies that could win you your league. Next up, we're tackling fantasy football drafts and identifying the picks that could make or break your season. Draft day domination, your perfect fantasy lineup. As the NFL season kicks off, the intensity for fantasy football managers reaches its peak, with countless drafts taking place this weekend and into the next. To ensure you're fully prepared, our Fantasy on SI team has meticulously analyzed mock drafts, providing invaluable insights. Today, we're focusing on the crucial 12th overall pick in a 12-team PPR snake draft, building a roster designed for success. At the forefront of this strategy is Devon Achane, a running back projected to be a top 4 player at his position this year. His explosive playmaking ability, showcased over the past 2 seasons, combined with the clear favoritism shown by coach Mike McDaniel, suggests a heavy workload involving both rushing and receiving opportunities. Following Achane, the selection of Drake London as a wide receiver is a strategic move, anticipating a potent Falcons offense where quarterback Michael Penix Jr. is expected to heavily target London. The draft continues with Omarion Hampton, a running back poised to be a focal point in a strong rushing offense, indicating a significant volume of carries. Addressing the depth at running back, which thins considerably after the initial rounds, is crucial. Players like Najee Harris, despite injury concerns, and emerging talents such as Braylon Allen are considered, though the focus remains on securing high-upside players and potential committee backs. The wide receiver position is also a priority, with Calvin Ridley identified as a potential top 5 fantasy performer, especially with Cam Newton expected to deliver the ball consistently and Ridley's high target volume from the previous year likely to continue, even with Tyler Lockett as the secondary option. CeeDee Lamb is another high-priority investment, positioned to benefit from a pass-heavy Cowboys offense, potentially the most pass-heavy in the league. George Pickens is also a strong consideration, with his talent often overshadowing off-field uncertainties. Tight end is another area to solidify, with Tyler Warren showing potential to be a top 5 fantasy tight end, particularly if paired with a strong quarterback. The value proposition extends to players like Ricky Pearsall, a potential WR1 in the 8th round, who could see significant targets in the red zone for the 49ers. Zach Charbonnet is highlighted as a top-tier backup running back, with the potential to become a top 10 asset if starter Kenneth Walker misses time and remains a viable flex option. For quarterback, Dak Prescott is an enticing pick in the later rounds, given his recent MVP runner-up finish and his role in a high-powered offense. The synergy between Prescott and tight end Jake Ferguson further enhances their fantasy appeal. Finally, players like Tank Bigsby are noted for their potential to seize a majority role in their respective offenses, and the strategic drafting of defenses, like the Seahawks' DSD, and kickers, such as Cam Little, rounds out a well-balanced approach to fantasy draft success. This meticulously crafted draft strategy is already generating buzz among fantasy, football analysts, and players alike. Prepare yourself for a story that took a surprising turn at a very recognizable location. Coming up, we've got a wild incident that unfolded at a major celebrity's store. Hammer time, a shocking confrontation at Drake's OVO store. Drake's OVO store in New York City became the stage for a startling and disruptive event this past week, leaving onlookers and authorities bewildered. According to reports from Hip Hop DX, a woman, exhibiting highly erratic behavior, entered the premises armed with a hammer. In a display of vandalism, she proceeded to smash multiple windows of the store and made an attempt to set the building ablaze. Eyewitness accounts and initial police reports indicated that the individual was wearing minimal clothing, appearing to be dressed only in pants and a bra at the time of the incident. Law enforcement was quick to respond, apprehending the woman shortly after the destructive acts. She has since been formally charged with criminal mischief and attempted arson, facing serious legal repercussions for her actions. As of now, specific details regarding the woman's identity or the underlying motives behind this aggressive act have not been publicly disclosed by the authorities. Notably, the global music and business icon Drake himself has not yet issued any official statement or comment regarding the disturbing event. While the New York OVO store begins the process of recovery and repairs from the damage inflicted, Drake continues to broaden his merchandise empire. In a parallel development, the artist recently launched a new online shopping experience in collaboration with Amazon, branded as Drake's Warehouse. This digital storefront features an extensive collection of approximately 30 distinct items, ranging from classic posters and t-shirts to more unique and conversation-starting products. Among the quirky offerings are a For All the Dogs branded poop scooper, a custom body pillow, and a special vinyl record titled Om Exai Ongs for You. This launch coincides with Drake's preparations for his upcoming album, titled Iceman, adding another layer of activity to his already dynamic career. The incident at the OVO store, however, remains a peculiar and concerning chapter, highlighting the unpredictable nature of public spaces and the potential for sudden, inexplicable acts of defiance. This unexpected event has sparked widespread speculation and commentary across social media platforms. But before we sign off, let's quickly recap the biggest stories of the day. We've covered film reviews, inspiring sports stories, fantasy football drafts, and shocking retail incidents, all in one packed show. And that's a wrap on another electrifying episode of the Bieber Beat. We've got you covered with the latest and greatest. We saw a critic's sharp take on new film and TV releases, heard an inspiring story about a player's lasting impact on his team, broke down the ultimate fantasy football draft picks, and witnessed a bizarre incident at a high-profile store. Don't miss out on any future updates. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that like button, and turn on notifications so you're always in the loop. For more exclusive content and behind-the-scenes action, follow us on all social media platforms. We'll see you next time.